That's that. That's that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a little better because last time we was there. We try to improve every time we engage. Good, bro. Welcome. Pile on in and grab your seat, please. I'll be right with you. Uno momento. Dos. Uno momento. Oh, that's coming through. Okay. Yo, what it is, what it do, what it look like, how y'all doing out there? Welcome to CrossFaded. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. Welcome to CrossFaded. Man, we got some news, unlike most regular news. I got news about a missing person that is family to me, and I could use your help. Her family could use your help. So that's the first thing we're going to touch. And after that, we'll get into our usuals. And just need to share that with you so I can, we need as much help as we can get with this situation. All right, so give me one quick tick, faster than the New York minute. We'll be right back. This is CrossFaded. CrossFaded, 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 CrossFaded. Mad they never made it. Mad so now they hating. They bad for how they paid it. I'm just trying to make it, trying to hold my placement. Thanking God for the graces, watching for changing faces. CrossFaded, this is a special occasion. Subjects hotter than Cajun, and Mason. crossfaded. I'm just a duck in the pond. Shout out to Dorian, my reign has just begun. I be crossfaded, 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 crossfaded. Well, so y'all ready? Ready? Let's start the show. Let's start the show, big baby. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for tuning in to CrossFaded. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records TV is the page and the name. Before I get started, I just want to tell you guys if I've missed out on uh, what exactly our mission statement is here, because it was a new guy that tuned in last show, and I really appreciated him just asking, what are you guys about? What is the purpose for your show? Well, our mission, we're here to speak truth to light. We're here to challenge, lead, write, think, inspire, educate, build, fight, dream, and all of that. Welcome to CrossFaded. All right. In the spirit of that, tonight I have some very, very lowly news. And this news is about a relative of mine that is missing. Um, I had a relationship with my ex partner for about 16 years, and God bless her, she's still a great friend of mine. And she gave me a call today and she said, "Hey, we got one in our family missing. This child I've known since she was a baby. I've watched her grow into the young lady that she has become, the young, gorgeous 17-year-old, intelligent young lady that she's become. And right now, we need your help finding her because she is missing. Okay. She's missing out of Fishers, Indiana, for starters. And she was last seen, I want to say 48 hours ago, I believe. But there are articles that have been released that are climbing up the ranks of news levels. I think right now it's US Weekly level. So WIBC, Fox 59, your regional, news outlets are reporting this, and now, US Weekly. So we just are hoping that she gets home as soon as possible. I'm gonna let you watch this segment that I found from one of the young ladies that I believe works for WIBC. I believe she's a reporter, and she got um, on her Facebook page, and she did just a really, really good, reporting of what details and everything they have so far. So I would like to show you guys that so that um, you can, utilize this information if you are in this territory, and you can help in any form or fashion by keeping your eyes open, because they're thinking that it is a human trafficking possibility in this situation, just the way that it sounds. That allegedly is what it sounds like. So we're hoping that she's just gone with friends, and that she's letting off some steam and she's coming home is the hope. So that's where my heart's at. But give me 1 second and I will show you that video. Sorry, I'm having a couple of little troubles here. While you waiting, how y'all doing tonight, man? Y'all doing all right? Everybody good? We're good. All right. Man, now I'm struggling to find it. So I'm gonna grab WIBC's website and share that with you. Okay, so it looks like they don't have a video. Is this a video?
They have beads and some.
It looks like a commercial.
Everyone's being so generous.
Another commercial.
$934.43. Thank you so much, Anita.
I'm sorry, y'all. I thought they might have had a commercial for it, and I have a video that is. I'm having some trouble figuring out how to get it to play. Give me a couple of more quick ticks while you're sitting with me. If you look up the name Hailey Buzbee, she definitely is trending right now, at least in my region. Like I had typed the first name and she began to trend. Busby was like popping right up. God bless the Busbys. Her dad, Mr. Bo Busbee, he's a good friend of mine. Love you, Bo. I gave Bo a call and just made sure that he was okay with me doing this. Is that it? Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Man, my crew is game tight, y'all. All right, can I? Yep, there you go. All right, so I just got to share this screen. All right, you guys, I'm about a quick tick away from it. Give me 1 second. Because this lady really calls it. There's a lot of stories that are out. And I was just careful. I'm always careful with what news that we report to you as far as my citations, where who I citate and where I get the news from. I tend to go after the really big and the most notable and with the best reputation news outlets. David Muir is one of my favorite. Yeah, I'd like to replace that. Can I replace that? Yeah, David Muir is one of my favorite. Yeah, there we go. All right. So this young lady here is Jonette Cruz, and she is a reporter with WIBC News Radio. WIBC is a station here in Indianapolis. I think they may be syndicated. I think it may be regional, but let her give you the info.
Information to you guys. Hey guys, today is Thursday, January 8th. I wanted to bring this information to you guys because we do have a missing person in the state of Indiana, specifically in Fishers, Indiana. This is Hailey Buzbee. She is 17 years old. She's 5'3". The last time she was seen was between Monday evening and early Tuesday morning in Fishers, Indiana, in the Enclave at Vermilion neighborhood. I spoke with Hailey's father this morning, and I had an interview with him just to get some more questions about specifically what might have taken place and any information that we could possibly share with the public to help find this person. So Hailey is a 17-year-old. She goes to Hamilton Southeastern High School, and that neighborhood is right off of 101st Street and Flat Fork Creek Park. Again, they believe she left sometime between the hours of 10 p.m. Monday and early hours of Tuesday. Her dad stated that while their family had a normal good day on Monday, he believes that Hailey did not act alone. And this is what he says in quotes: "The way that she executed this makes me believe that it was above her skill level and she was assisted. She left the house with a lot of items that she would need to do this on her own. Someone is assisting her because she does not have the resources." The family fears an individual outside of her immediate social circle may have used social media to influence her or coordinate her departure. Hailey reportedly left the house and didn't have a car, or either somebody picked her up or she walked. And her cell phone was last pinged at the family's residence, though at this point, it still has not been located. So as you can tell, she has long, natural curly hair, but last seen she did have braids. In terms of her clothing, she was wearing a white blouse, gray jeans, and a black puffer jacket. She was also carrying a pink Vera Bradley duffel bag. So this is how you can help. You can contact the Fishers Police Department. They are currently investigating this, and their primary focus is investigating her social media communications and her digital footprint. The family is urging to share her photo and information across the state. So that is what we are doing here now. Bo did say if people could continue to share the information and get it out as far as possible, we would appreciate it. And most importantly, keep us in your thoughts and prayers. If you have seen Hailey Buzbee, please contact the Fishers Police Department. Also, you can call their non-emergency number. That is 317-773-1282. And this is what has been posted on social media from the Fishers Police Department Facebook page. And then I was able to gather a couple photos from her father just to talk about this. So if you guys have any information, please contact the police department or just call 911. Thank you. Hey, guys.
Yep. Thanks to that lady, Miss Jonette Cruz. I appreciate her for doing that on her personal pages. So, I have, like I said, been, in that family for at least 16 years, and they are still family to me. Shout out to the Caldwells, shout out to the Buzbees, shout out to the Rices, shout out to the Stories. That whole family is a arsenal, and they just need the best outcome. Hailey, if you are watching this and you have access to social media, I need you to know that everybody is worried about you. Everybody's looking for you, and nothing is too big that you and your family can't solve. Your dad is at the ready. When I called your dad, he was like working with someone at that moment, probably people searchers or police, or he was like, it sounded like it was like an army moving over there, so you need to just come home, honey. Like, nothing can't be solved with your family. Whoever it is that you left with like that, if they cared, they wouldn't have had you leave in this manner. It's just, you just need to come on home. You need to come on home. So, if you guys in my backyard, anywhere in Indiana, in a 2 or 3 day time frame, she could be anywhere in the region. We pray that she's, still in the city. Keep your eyes open for this young lady. And you got that number right there, the lost. I'm going to be popping that number up intermittently throughout the show. I'm going to pull up a better picture for you guys too, so that you can see just a better picture, because I know that video was like a inverted video, and it's like you can hardly really see, but here's a better picture of Hailey. In fact, this is actually the thumbnail of the show. So Hamilton Southeastern, you guys, and there's 2 other girls missing out there as well. I did find out these other 2 girls are like missing with, I guess just some months ahead of this. So I think also correct me if I'm wrong, talking to my team back there, I feel like we recently we're just seeing a segment, if I'm not mistaken, where there was like some kind of child molesting or child something law or something that was happening in Fishers. Do you remember that? You don't? I remember that, like, I can't think of what it was, man. If it was a new law, or it was something crazy, because it was dealing with and this is literally like before Christmas, I believe, maybe in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And it was something that came out on the news talking about how the law enforcement is doing things to ramp up against pedophilia and shit like that. It's more that I think about it, the more it's coming to me. So, in other words, if you don't know about Fishers and Hamilton County, they have made like top 10 list of places to live in America. All right. I myself have worked in Hamilton County. And I'll tell you this, they know if you're not from there, not just because of this, but also your license plates. The police take pride in that area, and so do all the residents. They've written laws and passed legislation to separate themselves as a little city, separated away from Marion County and Indianapolis, Indiana. So they're kind of like out there in their own little, you know, yeah, their own little ecosystem. Restaurants that aren't, in any other places in Indianapolis. Really nice, aesthetics to the town. New cobblestone streets. Cobblestone streets is something that comes from the East Coast, because that's what the slaves were building. That's where when you it's I forgot the legislation that's passed during the colonial period. When they get about to the Mississippi or the Louisiana Purchase from France, that's when they start the grid system with the streets. I believe it's like right before that or right after that, and then it's like this street building boom. But when you go eastward, like New York, and you go to places over there off of that coast, you'll see like a lot of cobblestone street places like Boston. Slaves built them streets. You know what I'm saying? These folks got these kind of streets in their cities that they built in these days and times. They wanted to give the aesthetics of just the town that stood apart from Indianapolis, a better town, a better, place to live. And they made big lists. They made top 10 places to live in America. I'll tell you what, for Black families, it's not a top 10 place to live in America. Not with a courtroom full of Burmese people that I've seen, and they was knocking them upside the head. I seen a whole 10-pack of Burmese people, and the judge got on the phone and called a translator, and then hit them all upside the head. Just wow, all right, y'all done, and gave them all the same whatever. Could nobody speak English or nothing? I said, man, they playing a different kind of ball game up here. So it's not a place where I would want to live. And places that are a lot of well-to-do and higher per capita, and higher professionals, and it has some things underneath, like pedophilia issues, so but I hope, man, that this girl is okay. I believe she's okay. I don't feel anything bad on my heart. I don't like it. I will say that I don't like it. I don't like, I don't like the attention and how time is passing, but I feel like she's okay and she's gonna come back home. I don't feel bad. I don't feel like a doom, or I don't feel negative. So do what you can if you can, please. And if you're especially in the walls of Indiana, make sure that you're just being vigilant, look around for her. She's a very pretty girl. She stands out, so she's one of those kind of young girls, and you'll see, that very high complexion and then big smile, and, she's going to stand out, so just look for her if you can. So I wanted to call this episode, out to y'all, my peoples, and send it, directly to you. I also would like to say, I want to know who's out here tonight, here in a minute, because I do have a couple of gifts to give away. We are going to be playing Wheel of Cross Faded tonight. Yep. So, man, just for the spirits, and just because we haven't in a while, and I've been having some gifts that I need to throw down. So shout out uh, in the chat that you hear and that you want to play, and we'll put you on the wheel. To Slice, you have a gift going out. Took a minute to get Slice's gift out because I've been super busy. And Slice, you gotta put that. When next time you put your address into the CrossFaded line, you gotta do that, because I'm working with, and I got folks helping to handle that stuff while I'm handling other things, because it's a lot of components to what we're doing. But just make sure that you put in there that, hey, I want to be on that Wheel of Crossfaded, and we're going to put you on that Wheel of Crossfaded so you can win something nice tonight. I got a couple of gifts that I'm going to give away. All right. Yo, shout out to my boy, man. My boy's in the house. Mr. Louis Schamberger in the house, all the way from New York City. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Lewis, I'm going to get with you real soon. I'm in a pretty crucial transition with my business that I'm literally going to be finished with by next week. So it's been tough, but I'm like, I run a business where I'm on the phone most of the day. I'm on the phone like 14 to 17 hours a day, literally, and it's ridiculous. It's gotten really ridiculous, but it's good because business is doing good. But I'll be transitioning off of the phones, like hopefully at the beginning of next week. I'm hoping Monday or Tuesday, and I'll be able to have time to call you, holler at you. Slice, I need to catch up with you. Shoot, my homegirl Beans, I need to catch up with her. My boy Jerry Miller. It's just been wicked going through the holidays, going through Christmas, and then, man, just the holidays are stupid, and then the cold weather coming and going. That's when my business really gets crazy. We pray for cold weather, for snow and stuff like that, and cold temperatures. That's what roadside is all about. So, but yeah, yes, Slice, you can be on the wheel. Mr. Schamberger, you want to be on the wheel too? You win something, I'm gonna get it out there to you, to New York. I've shipped a lot to New York. You just got to make sure you don't leave out that apartment number, because they don't be playing about that, boy. Packages be getting swooped. I mailed something to Mr. Mario, and I guess the apartment letter didn't make it on the label, and boy, that package went through hell, boy. Hey, that package was in Long Island, then it came and went back to where Mr. Mario at? I think he I forgot where he at, but it went through like 3 different boroughs, and then came back to Indianapolis, and it was beat up. It looked like somebody played soccer with it, man. So you gotta make sure you put the package or the address, letter, or number to your apartment, and we'll slap you on this Wheel of Crossfaded. So I got Slice on the Wheel of Crossfaded, and I do need at least 3 more bodies so we can play. But we got time. Needless to say, let me keep going and continue to just let me know that you want to play and put yourself on that list. Tell mom and pop I said what up, Slice, and if they want to play, they can play too. They just have to let you know, and I'll put them on the wheel. Y'all in a situation where one of y'all win, everybody damn near win type of situation. Everybody in the same house. I love y'all though. All right. So yes, once again, y'all, I'll be back talking about her throughout the show. Man, Hailey Buzbee, keep your eyes open, do what you can, share this post, text this picture, screenshot it, send it around, and with the power of social media, situations like this can be turned around, and you'll be then rallied up enough attention to get somebody to come home. All right. Okay. Yeah, man. Okay. God bless, man. This is crazy right now. It's crazy times, ladies and gentlemen. So what else is going on out there? Would you like to know what's happening out there in the world? Because there's a lot of stuff going on, man. It's boy, that's what it feels like, man. It feels like Donald Trump has just dropped bombs all over the place, and it has just been insane. We are in a very, very scary time right now. Okay, so I try to be as uh, uh, non-biased as possible, and we're gonna keep it there. But boy, I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you that it was a scary time right now. What am I talking about? We're talking about ice killers, ladies and gentlemen. Who are the ice killers? Ice killers are the ice folks, the ice, whatever they want to call themselves, police or, paramilitary police, whatever they're doing. Because Gestapo is probably a good name. Gestapo. If you don't know Gestapo, um, go back to the Hitler era. You know, yeah. So that's what ICE is looking like to me. Gestapo, modern day Gestapo. What has happened? They have uh, shot a woman that was trying to drive away in the face, and man, they're trying to sell us a narrative in our faces while we've seen what happened, and they want us to side with them, they being the government, that it didn't happen. Um, they want us to believe them and not our lying eyes, basically, when everybody saw what they saw. So let's see. We'll go ahead, man, and I'll take you over to a clip. If you haven't watched any of this, just kind of prepare yourself, because this is a shooting that you can see. You don't see a person getting shot, like face to face, and just that close, and up close, but you do see it unfold. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Commercials, of course. We love commercials. Give me 1 second there. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty.
Just happening right now. Doug?
Cindy, yeah, we are right by the entrance of One World Trade Center. You can see behind me this group of protesters, and so far this has been only peaceful demonstrations. There is a large law enforcement presence here, as you might expect, but we have not witnessed any arrests. And as Cindy mentioned, this group started with a rally at 9 o'clock this morning in Foley Square. They then marched to One World Trade Center here, where Secretary Noem has been speaking inside. They're protesting ICE enforcement in New York and around the country, chanting justice for Renee Nicole Good on several occasions. Public Advocate Jumaane Williams joined protesters once they got down here and spoke with us about the example he thinks New Yorkers can set right now.
The question for New Yorkers and Americans is, how many more excuses do you have for what we're seeing? I ask folks, what would you have done if you were at the precipice of the worst of Germany, the worst of Rwanda, the worst we've seen in this country? What would you do to try to prevent it from happening? Because now is the time. And so
Killed 37-year-old mother of three, Renee Nicole Good, in
the young lady that got shot in this
calling
shooting.
Good a domestic terrorist, accusing her of trying to run over ICE agents with her SUV. A comment the secretary
reiterated today, just a few minutes ago. The dramatic footage sparking protests and rallies across the city Wednesday night, with additional demonstrations happening. Shot and killed 37-year-old mother of three, Renee Nicole Good, in Minneapolis. Noam calling Good a domestic terrorist, accusing her of trying to run over ICE agents with her SUV, a comment the secretary reiterated today, just a few minutes ago. The dramatic footage sparking protests and rallies across the city Wednesday night, with additional demonstrations happening right now.
All right, I'm gonna stop right there. There's all kinds of feet on the ground right now. Even in my backyard, some feet are on the ground, and people were, marching, and I think down at the circle, they were marching, and um, yeah. So it's just man, it's crazy right now. Uh, I don't really know why these folks think that we, are gonna act like we didn't see what we saw. The problem with a lot of this stuff, that you're dealing with, and we're not just talking about uh, the racism in it all. That's been an issue. We know that that's long standing, but we're talking about today and today's time where everyone has a camera, you know, and shit like this keeps happening, you know. And another thing to take note is, this was a young white lady, a mother of two or three, I think three children. She was a good mom. She was out there warning her neighbors that ICE was coming, you know, and she's like sitting like right by her home on her own street, where she should feel the most comfortable. And, you know, um, gets her head blown off for trying to, drive away from, you know, two Gestapo agents. One that aggressively runs up and just starts yanking her door handle, and another one reaching inside of the car. There's footage too that just came out where um, I don't know if it's body cam. It must be body cam because they released that footage of her talking to those same officers like before that exchange. I wish I had that footage to show you, but there's footage and you get to see her. You can't see any of her in this footage, but she's got like a beanie hat on and I think some sunglasses, and she's got like, kind of buttoned up to the neck, kind of, coat and sweater looking situation. And they're like right in the window, and she was just talking to him. Like she was just talking to him. They probably was asking her to move her vehicle, I imagine, because she's out there kind of working against them in a capacity, forewarning neighbors. But so what? It's freedom of speech. Like, get out the street, yeah, but she has every right to forewarn neighbors and XYZ, and she can call, she can stand outside, you just don't interfere with the crime scene. And even if so, I don't think the penalty is death. I don't think the penalty is punishable by execution right in the middle of the street in front of other neighbors and probably who else's kids. This is ridiculous. This is beyond ridiculous. This is cruel. It's scary. It makes people afraid to come outside. Minnesota is catching hell. They are up there wreaking hell on Minnesota right now. I think right after her shooting, there was another shooting in Minnesota where uh, it was two people, and these are ICE shootings. It was two people shot in a car. They survived though. I think it was some kind of exchange that went left, and I'm pretty sure they were um, getting asked for identification or something like that. I don't have that particular story, but I do know that that was right after. And then it's like I want to say a day before or a day after, they were like at a high school in Minnesota, like I guess locking up teachers at this high school, and the kids are all like coming out of the school, and they're like pepper spraying kids, spraying kids in the face. This is Trump time. This is Trump time. Yeah. Gangster shit. Government gangster shit. What are you going to do? What can you do? Is the question. You know what I'm saying? If you ask for this, man, look what you did. You know what I'm saying? If you went and voted for this, look what you did, man. Look what you did. Here's the thing. I've been black my whole life, as you can see. I've never, tried any other colors. You know what I'm saying? But what I'll say is this. This is my first time getting to see everybody be a nigga. I'm sure there's times throughout history where it's been, those folks had their time. I remember 9/11, the Jordanian and Muslims and, Arabic, descent people, they got to be niggas for a while. I hated to see that. Hated seeing folks get, and I was doing a lot of flying. No, I wasn't flying just yet. I was flying later, a few years later. So I take that back. But I was just seeing a lot of that treatment. I think I was living on a side of town where it was a lot of, I used to live on the northern side, and I had moved closer to the downtown area. So I was seeing a lot of, more of Arabic descent people working gas stations and being around. And I just remember so much disrespect. I remember people talking so crazy to them over the counter and, just crazy as shit, So I'm used to seeing that. And like I said, when you look like this, you used to being that. Okay. But yeah, now everybody is a nigga right now. If you are not in the 1%, uh, and forget about your 250, thousand, 250,000 per capita folks. Forget about that. If you are in the 1%, you're probably safe. Unless you do something where, the administration ends up not liking you. Hence Elon Musk. You friend until foe. But other than that, outside of that 1%, you ain't shit, man. Black, white, man, they'll blow your head off in the middle of the street, and you don't even look like you a foreigner or nothing. You just something to just get your head blown off for helping some neighbors, or for blocking a lane of traffic. We gonna skip the traffic stop and the traffic legal process, and we just gonna blow your head off. This is where we at today. So if you voted for Dump, give yourself an applause, because you's a stupid motherfucker, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to be the guy to kind of, shit on another political party. I really don't care to get into politics too much, especially US government politics, because there's always been an underhandedness to it. Just look at our history, leaders that have been assassinated, all kind of secret, cloaked in secrecy. UFOs is the new hot, thing now. They're serving us up, with, big bowls and big spoonfuls. Now it's okay to talk about UFOs and aliens. They're here with us now. Every day they want to tell you about a new flying saucer, lied to us for the past, since Roswell, 1950 something. No, you didn't see that. Folks ended up dead and everything behind Roswell. People that was army figures getting killed, people that was nurses and in the medical field getting killed because they was in there with the alien body, and at the time of nobody knew how to handle it. Look at the history, look at how this government works. So I don't have much faith in the governments as it is, and I don't really like to talk about it. But I guess if I look at what I'm talking about in this context with the government, this is more rebellion, revolution style of talking about government and politics. And I really think that what these folks are doing is a very dangerous play. I really think that this is how revolutions begin. And what you don't want to see is a civil revolution. You don't want to see civil unrest turn into a battlefield on your soil and out there in front of your front door. But man, I tell you, if something don't change, it's coming. It's coming. Look, and I'm not trying to sound like that. Um, I love everybody, but how this country moves, when a black person gets killed out there, it's a lot more rug sweeping and a lot more, passiveness from the community until something explosive happens, a popular group, makes it, nationwide news, and they pound the pavement in March and XYZ, and people get sprayed up at marches and disrespected. It has to get turned into something. But this was a white person, and everybody saw it, and everybody's mad, and everybody gonna be mad as hell. Okay, what I'm saying is there's some desensitizing when it comes to Black death on your screen, coming out your news outlets. Okay, I get it. You used to seeing me get killed over and over again, like a Mickey 17 type of shit. I get it. Okay, Groundhog Day. Yeah. Okay, but when it's somebody else that doesn't look like me, well, shit picks up some steam. Yeah. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay in this situation. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's okay in this situation because we need it. Because everybody is, you know, everybody's supporting this. No matter who you are, what you are, race, religion. I don't think anybody wants to live in a country where this is the possibility. I think even some of the Trumpy folks, the Trumpsters, they don't want to see this shit. Who wants to see a militarized lifestyle outside their front door? Yeah, don't nobody want to see this and live in this. So stay mad and say something. On the final note of that particular subject there, if you're an artist, I'm gonna wrap this around the artist because, at the core, we love music, we about music. Man, you should be mad as hell. And you should be talking about something. And if you can live in this environment and, all you got for me is, chains and whips, whiskey songs, and, fucking bitches, and man, you ain't talking about shit. The world is on fire. They marching from East Coast to West Coast. And the people is on TV constantly lying in your face for the past 48 hours, trying to get you to buy something that didn't happen. This is a first, and it's not going to go good, dude. So you need to be talking about it. You need to be rapping about it. You need to be doing something to my artist. I will say this. The Minneapolis mayor, Minneapolis. I'm sorry. You say Indianapolis your whole life, then you run into another Napolis and you be, fucking it up a little bit. Minneapolis. Okay. I loved what he said on CNN. Did you see that? If you didn't, let me show you what he said. Because this is how leaders should be talking in a time like right now.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore. And it works? Oh.
To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. There's a lot of information that is swirling around right now, and we collectively are going to do everything possible to get to the bottom of this, to get justice, and to make sure that there is an investigation that is conducted in full. But what we do know is that a 37-year-old woman is dead and that she was shot by ICE. We've dreaded this moment since the early stages of this ICE presence in Minneapolis. Not only is this a concern that we've had internally, we've been talking about it. They are not here to cause safety in this city. What they are doing is not to provide safety in America. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust. They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this case, quite literally killing people. So they are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit.
This is how your leaders should be speaking right now. This is how the people that you voted and put in office should be speaking right now. This is how the folks that are supposed to be protecting us and writing laws to help us and to smoothen our society should be speaking right now. Nobody from the Trump administration has said anything in terms of it being anything close to an accident. In fact, everybody has just continued to put another layer on top of layer on top of layer of bullshit, on top of more bullshit. J.D. Vance, he said some bullshit. The one lady who runs the ICE advertisements, and she also has another defense position, I believe. She said some bullshit. I think she's DHS, Department of Homeland Security. She said some bullshit like, yeah, man. Yes, my brother. It feels like World War III is in the making. My God. Like they just dropped a bomb in the middle of the street. Yes, it does, man. It does, man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What Flavor Flav say? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The monkey ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. A-Dog in the house, man. Shout out to A. That's my cousin right there, man. That's my cousin. And also, my Memphis, Tennessee correspondent. You know what I'm saying? He tells the truth at all times.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy
I do too.
In a world full of
In
lies.
A world full of lies, man. That's all I'm doing. And look, I'm an artist first, okay? My place really isn't in front of cameras and XYZ, and I'm behind microphones. I'm a microphone technician, so it took a lot for me to want to come and talk. And I just said this, it took me a whole season to really kind of get used to doing this. If you go back to the old episodes, the apprehension, the subjects were there, but it was a lot of I think I was just, really didn't know how to relay. And what I can say after this episode and how I've started the spirit of this season, I'm gonna be talking to you like it's me and you in the room together. That's how I'm gonna convey what I want to convey. I'm gonna watch my, my fuck shits and shit, all that kind of stuff, and try to as much as I can, but I'm gonna just talk to you like it's me and you. I don't care, when this thing is a constant, 5,000 people, and that's my promise until, I'm ready to move on from being a showman in this format. So, in doing so, that's how I can pledge my responsibility to not just the game as an artist, but to the community. I think what artists today don't realize is you maximize on your art by building with your community, the people around you, the people that are following you in close quarters, people like Mr. Schamberger, all the way in New York tuning in, people like A-Dog in Memphis tuning in, people like Slice, you know what I mean, tuning in, people like Holla at Your Boy in the house. Man, drop a bomb for Holla at Your Boy, man. My man Dion in the house, you know what I'm saying, man, and pop a shot for him too. This is how you build yourself as an artist. My father was a community man. My father built champions, boxing champions. That's what he done. He took young black men out of hoods and ghettos, took them into a gym and gave them a second chance. And when he passed not only as a man that made it into the Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame, but he also had a scholarship in his name and still does to this day. That's community. That's in my blood. Shout out to Bob Chambers. You looking at him reincarnated in a different form. So if I'm going to sit here and talk to you, I'm going to just give you me, nothing in between. Because what we seeing on TV, it ain't nothing I could say worse than what we watching. You know, without talking so negatively about them and the administration, because yeah, we can all do that. We can do that on a camera. We can do that on our spare time. But I just want to look at this and talk about it in a manner of personability, from a place of empathy. What if it's you? What if it's me? That's how I want to come. And that's how I'm coming. So, fuck what all of them are talking about up there. Because this lady is gone. And those children, man. So, when civil unrest happens, which is what someone in office wants, the dictatorship begins. Man, that's such a scary thought. Talk about it, my brother. Tell it like it is. And thank you, Mr. Schamberger. I'm trying. It's crazy. I saw a lot of shit going on in New York. What did I see happening in New York recently with the ICE? I'm sure, brother, when he come up here, he gonna tell me so, because I've been seeing something. They're just lifting a nasty scab off of this country that still ain't healed, and it's just gonna get even more nasty. You know, you got ICE agents getting shot a few months ago. You know, like it people are shooting back, and we don't recommend that here. You know, I don't. I say this, you know, we have a law called Castle Doctrine here in Indianapolis, Indiana. So that's when you are in your home and police are breaching your home without warrant. Yeah. If you got the guns, stand down, man, and hold down your house. But in a traffic stop, man, it ain't much you can do but just stop and, you know, hands up or 2 and 10. It ain't much you can do. You in a car. You subject to their wrath, basically, unless you know, turn the car into a weapon and speed and get out of there. You know, so, you know, it's just nothing. There's nothing you can really do about what's happening outside right now. You know, it's just crazy. So, you know, but I don't recommend that. But man, use this as much as you can. Malcolm did, Martin did, and it made a difference. Man, I hear that there's a law in Colorado, Slice, the make my day law. Is that a real law in Colorado? Is that for real? Like, tell me if that's real. The make my day, boy. You got in Florida, stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all gas, no brakes. Man, if you got family to get home to, and you got, you know, people that love you and need you, you got to find some kind of way to protect and defend yourself. But this is just insane. So thank you to Mayor Jacob Frey. I appreciate that. Shout out to him for coming out and saying what he said, man, and letting that be known, you know, and standing where he should stand. Okay. So, all right. And let me see what I got next on this menu for you folks. You hungry folks, hungry for knowledge, hungry for information. All right. What we got next? We got man, I seen some crazy stuff. I gotta stop the music. You want to know what I saw, man? This is crazy. I saw a dude on the news get stabbed over some chicken gravy. So this is the story of the chicken gravy stabbing. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this story. Brace yourself because it wasn't even, you know, like good chicken gravy. I think it's like KFC chicken gravy. I'm sorry. So watch this.
Sword 2 video generation is not available in our region.
It is if you're on Artlist.
Oh, Artlist.
And a fight over gravy turning into a stabbing on a North Las Vegas KFC. And 8 News Now reporter James Schaefer telling us who was charged and if it was really over a fast food order.
A KFC worker ran alongside a North Las Vegas patrol car attempting to get their attention while just inside their co-worker suffering from a stab wound, allegedly over gravy.
The Saturday scene at Craig Road in Martin Luther King. Police investigating reports of a stabbing, detaining 4 people, and recovering a knife. Police say it was around 4 p.m. a KFC customer identified as 32-year-old Gerald Carter left with his meal but became frustrated with something inside his to-go order, returning to the fast food restaurant. A North Las Vegas arrest report indicating Carter became upset about his KFC gravy and said he wanted to speak with the manager. Carter walked to a nearby McDonald's and returned a second time to the KFC asking for a phone number to complain to. He then returned a third time, this time with his uncle, and began to argue at the counter with employees, allegedly, who were insulting him. According to security camera footage, the fight boiling over as Carter got behind the counter and stabbed an employee, punching and wrestling by the drive-thru window, holding them in a severe chokehold. Carter then allegedly knocked out the employee and left until he and his uncle were detained by police.
Now, according to the report, Carter said he did get into a fight but denied that he stabbed anyone. Police did find a folding knife in his pocket. He is being held on a $100,000 bail on 1 count of attempted murder with a deadly weapon. Reporting from North Las Vegas, James Schaefer, 8 News Now.
For chicken gravy stabbings in Las Vegas, ice shootings in Minnesota, marches in California to Indianapolis, just before New Year's, Brown College University shootings, Jewish first day holiday shootings in Australia, and on and on and on. Woo, boy. So yeah, man, chicken gravy stabbing. I covered this, man, because you know, if I could say anything, you know, because of course it sounds hilarious. Sure, you know, with chicken gravy, dude got stabbed over chicken gravy. You can there's 100 jokes you can make. But I think the most important thing to take away is just the social climate right now. The frustration people are feeling. Like, I wonder what that dude was going through to want to stab somebody over some chicken gravy from KFC. I think chicken gravy usually comes in just a little container. They don't do the big ones like they do the actual mashed potatoes. So I don't think you're ever getting more than just that little container. And I imagine that container is probably, I don't know, I'm just guessing $3 you know, maybe $4, you know. So, but the social climate right now, man, is getting out of control. It's getting out of control, man. You know, I'm looking at the stories I'm covering. I just got through covering a story about a month ago about a mother walking her children home from a middle school and getting her ass and her kids whooped by like a pack of 10 kids. And just to bring back a recap on them, there has been some legal stuff taken up against those children. Those children are getting charges and getting some other stuff I found out about. I haven't done a video on it yet, but I did stop and, you know, see some news segments about it. So those kids did end up getting charged. These kids were like, you know, 6th graders and shit. we in a very rough time, and the stuff that we're taking in on television from our administration is not making it any easier. You look back at people like Rob Reiner getting assassinated, and your president is, you know, shitting on him and talking about it's because he had Trump derangement syndrome. We are in some very high climate times, you guys. You need to do as much as you can to keep God close and keep your right mind. All right. I'll tell you this, do not be surprised. This man may not be around long. I'm thinking an impeachment is coming. You know, that's what I'm hoping is coming. They're working on that. So, but until then, if it is going to be another 3 years, strap in, keep God close. Keep your mind on your family, your friends, watch the stock market. You know, occupy yourself with economic growth for your household, and your personal savings, and, you know, just kind of let what they're doing and saying go in one ear and out the other, because we're dealing with an administration right now that they don't stand on truth. So, you know, all you'll do is just keep infuriating yourself if you sit back and take it in and watch and take it in and watch it, you know. And, you know, I know some folks just feel so hopeless right now. You know, don't feel like that, you know. Focus on those things that I said, man, you know, and this will be over. It'll be over one way or another. So, but yeah, man, chicken stabbing man did not get Big Dummy because they did not want to disclose his name. That's fine. I did bring Big Dummy back for the first time in a couple of segments. We do have a Big Dummy tonight, but we'll get to that later. But until then, sit tight, relax. This is CrossFaded, and I'll be back quicker than a tick in a New York minute. Be right back. Cross. My voice went out and everything. CrossFaded.
What a life, man. I be coming through, cutting like a butter knife, man. Every time Orleans, Baton Rouge, we young scene. Street fuck, the Buck City, we keep it funkin' like collard greens. Y'all down to mean green, my OG, my text team like Lil Young. We got the lean, promethazine, codeine. I'm calming my nerves, sipping syrup back on the curb. Put my balls in my word, you ain't heard. Crumbling herbs, I came to tell you something good on my UG tech. Coming out the back of the woods, the secret you gon' say. All day, go real shit, so off the chain, but still a pit. Pimpin', don't you tell me, make the bitch go steal a fit. That killer shit, Southside, beat your pussy ass outside. Outlaw, how we ride like he hop, bitch, you could die. Young hog, dumb dog, don't start that. I come for y'all, come out, that's bullshit. I take that and run the ball, gun and all, America. We live this, I'm telling you. Ride it down, you feel like it ain't kiss up, make you feel it, bro. I gotta say, what a life, man. I be coming through, cutting like a butter knife, man. Every time I do, I make these bitches pay the price, man. You could act my crew, I'm due, take the whole slice, man. You know me, I gotta say, what a life, man. I be coming through, cutting like a butter knife, man. Every time I do, I make these bitches pay the price, man. You could ask my crew, I'm due, take the whole slice, man. You know me.
The sports fans gonna show up or something.
Oh yeah, plenty of
All they want to
sports
do
now.
is talk some trash.
What up, y'all? We are back.
We are
Thanks
back.
for tuning in. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. I got my partner in crime.
What?
One more time.
One more time in the hood.
Drop in on a dime. And you know, he got his own. You know, he got his own thing for sure. But I always like to say,
Jerome's in the house.
in the house.
I say Jerome's in the house. Watch your mouth.
Look at my hair.
Yeah, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, I'm wearing the amazing cap. I hope it's on full display. I got to make it in the house, and I'm going that way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing up in here tonight? You doing all right?
Up here in the hood, doing good. Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry, y'all.
A little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Well, look.
All right.
I know.
I ain't talking until I get my intro out.
Oh, you know that's coming for sure. Yeah. Did I have one more? Yeah. I'm saving this little tidbit for you after we get through sports.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Before we go into sports, can you explain to me what all is happening with Venezuela and this Venezuelan president, whatever he is? What's going on?
That's not sports.
It ain't, but I just said since we still in the world news spectrum, before we jump into sports, I had it on my list, but I didn't get to do my due diligence.
Everybody knows all this game is about the stinking oil. They want the oil from Venezuela. It's all about the oil. It's always been about the oil, you know. And you know, he's finding a way to take over a country. Mr. Ronald Stump is doing the best he can to take over country. Yup. If you got oil, yo, here comes Donald Trump, yo.
So what? Is he in jail or they lock him up or?
Well, they put him in Brooklyn. They put him in New York with Sean Diddy Combs, with Luigi Mangione. They're all housed in the same facility. So you got, and that's the same place where Jeffrey Epstein died. If you don't know that, that's the same facility where we have Epstein that checked out. So you know, it's. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just to make sure that I didn't catch this, Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I know you heard is in the house, man. He said, in reference to my last subject, a lot of people don't like this, and then some people don't understand it. But by any means necessary, Malcolm X knew exactly what he meant when he said that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then Mr. Lewis came up in the Michael X. He came up in the X era. You know.
Yeah.
He understood the struggle. You know, and everybody tried to paint, you know, the Black Panthers as the bad guy, but Black Panthers was feeding children. Black Panthers was helping people keep their apartments. Black Panthers was, you know. Yeah, but they thought they were a radical, you know, wing, and the government had to shut them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I hear you, Mr. Lewis. Then he said they locked some people up that had no business.
Yeah.
They had no business locking up here in New York. They were citizens, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, a federal judge made them release some of these folks after months. So made them release the people he's talking about after months.
What's scary to me is how they're trying to erase this whole thing. It was 5 years ago, 2 days ago, when we almost lost our democracy. You know, they were walking up in here, and then Trump got it and pardoned 1,500 people. And then I heard 130 people were still locked up with still, you know, the same political stuff that, you know, this wasn't this was an insurrection. What did they call this? They called this a demonstration.
Yeah.
You know, it's just hard to live in this country right now where, you know, our history is being erased. Who we are, where we come from, what we built, you know, without us, there ain't no them. You know, without no us, there ain't no them.
Yeah.
And they're trying to erase all that. And that's what hurts me.
Yeah. Stuff like taking museums down and taking
And my man want to put it down. I mean, the JFK
Kennedy Center.
The Kennedy Center.
Yeah.
I mean, that was Kennedy Center. That was the guy that came up. Well, no, it's the Donald Trump Kennedy Center. Oh, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. People are backing out. A lot of the artists that was scheduled to perform in this thing, they're like, oh, no.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, you know.
We'll actually be talking about that on the music or the music business and entertainment section after sports. I actually have that on my list, but
and I'm wearing the Omega cap tonight. I brought back the classic Omega cap. I don't know if you can see
that boy is unreleased right there, y'all.
The only thing I'm missing right now is
look at the two boys. You got the red joint, and we 5950 in there. You see the flag of 59.
Hey, you got to be one of the big boys to walk around with one of these.
You gotta give brother. We gonna give brother the red boy. Then we gonna get him. I love that. I love how he done took and broke that one in. You know, real good.
Yeah. I'm coming on the podcast. I'm gonna show you what we working against with. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, y'all ready, man, for this dose of sports coming up?
No. We're not ready. We're not ready.
It's time for sports, ladies and gentlemen.
A slow roller, but Martinez doesn't run well. Jeter up with it. Start spreading the news. New York, New York.
Another standing ovation for Roger Maris. One of the greatest sights I've ever seen here at Yankee Stadium.
Wow. Boys and girls, welcome to the sports. Welcome to the sport.
Yeah.
Where we at right now, basketball is already heated up. They went into their season, they're halfway through. But what we're looking at is the playoffs, the NFL, because the NFL pays the bills. The NFL pays the bills. Right? Earlier, we saw today that the Rams beat up on our team. They beat up on who they play?
Oh,
the Rams.
Rams played. What did you say?
Yeah. Well, they won. The Rams won. And right now, if you're looking at the Chicago Bears game and the Packers game, I'm thinking the Packers are beating the Bears up left and right. Oh, yeah. So where we at right now, we're going into the playoffs. We got 2 games tonight, which was the Rams and whoever they played, and the Bears and the Packers. Tomorrow, we got 3 games. A 1 o'clock game, a 4 o'clock game, and an 8 o'clock game. The game that you want to watch, boys and girls, is the 1 o'clock game. That's your Buffalo Bills and that's your Jacksonville Jaguars. Everybody is saying whoever wins this game tomorrow at 1 o'clock is one of the teams that's going to the playoffs.
Okay.
Yes, they are. I mean, and everybody's saying Buffalo needs to come on because there's no Patrick Mahomes. There's no Lamar. There's no Lamar Jackson for the Baltimore Ravens. So if the Buffalo Bills don't make this jump and beat this team tomorrow, it's ugly. It's ugly. This is going to go back to the old Buffalo Bills game. The old Buffalo Bills team from 19. Where were they? They went, 4 years in a row, the old Buffalo Bills, and did not win a playoff. So this guy, Josh Allen, has to step up tomorrow. He has to step up. And he's playing the Jaguars. Like I said, the Jaguars are a badass team. These boys are tough for the AFC. We're in the AFLC. Now, we're going to talk about the next episode, which is going on. We call it the Coach Carousel. Monday, a lot of coaches got fired.
Yeah.
And the big one was John Harbaugh. He's a girl, and the girlfriend in the room. Everybody wants to court her, but a lot of people can't afford her. So this guy was with the Baltimore Ravens for 18 years. 18 years.
Okay.
So and what threw everybody for a loop was the quarterback. I mean, this guy, Lamar Jackson, this coach catered to this guy. Most teams, practice in the morning and stuff. He made it sure that the guys could practice in the evening and stuff. And they asked Lamar, "Are you behind your coach?" And Lamar said, "No." He said no, and he showed it. So what we have today in the playoffs, and we have 2 games today. You had a Fox game today. You got an Amazon Prime game, which is going on right now.
It's just crazy. I can't keep up, man, with that.
They
just all over the different platforms.
Yeah. But then tomorrow we got 3 games, so we're in the playoffs. So you went 2 games today.
Yeah.
3 games tomorrow. 1 game on Monday. And you got to get one of these games because You got Prime tonight. You got Fox. You got CBS. You know, you're just gonna be able to keep up and follow your streaming service. Hey, you know, Amazon lets you watch the first, 30 days for free if you want to go in. If you know how to go in there and get the game and be able to watch the game and opt out afterwards. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the NFL is just going crazy. They're just throwing games everywhere. And I don't know what they have against CBS. CBS was the network for the football game.
Right.
But now, we just don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on.
Lord.
Yeah. And then, let's see. What else do we got? Everybody's narrowing down. But I'm telling you, the game to watch, if you're going to watch a game, if you're an NFL fan, and though we don't have no skin in the game, no dog in the fight, watch this game tomorrow at 1 o'clock because one of these two teams is going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, snap.
The Buffalo Bills or the Jacksonville Jaguars because, I mean, they're going to be one of the teams from the AFC that's going to the Super Bowl. Then you got your 49ers tomorrow and you got the Eagles. That's another game. You know, the Eagles ain't been acting right. They're, we're hoping that they're going to revert back to, at this time of the year, everybody's hurt. Everybody's bruised up. Everybody busted up. Everybody bust them up. So, you got, people, and you got people, and the money is flowing everywhere. Once the NFL allow gambling, in this NFL, you just don't know. And a lot of people think a lot of the games are suspect, but we just don't know. And I don't know if you watched last night.
What?
The Indiana Hoosiers. Are you?
Nah, Culver called and told me about it. We were talking and he said he was watching and it was going down. They won.
Yeah. No, this was a beating about the face of that. This is like what they do in the Bronx, where they get you in the Bronx and they're gonna rob you and then they stomp you and they take your money. This is what this was. This was IU went out there and bust these boys up. Lewis can tell you, Mr. Lewis Schamberger, Mr. Sham will tell you this is what they do with the teams, especially they say, where you think you at? You in the Bronx, They stomped these boys.
Lord.
And 10 days from now, we got the college playoffs. We got the college playoffs where you're gonna have your number one Indiana Hoosiers. Your Hoosiers are going against Miami. And we're playing at their house. So, if you got money, and we got a quarterback out here in Indiana, Mr. Mendoza. He's won about 5 or 6 of the top. On top of him winning the Heisman.
Yeah, I heard he's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy. He won 4 of the other 5. I can't remember the other things he won, but he won all these championships, all these titles. The guy is coming in to the top of the pick with hardware. Hardware. Now, the only problem is the transition game. I mean, there's a lot of great quarterbacks in college that are great, but they can't take it and transition into the
NFL.
To the pro game.
Yeah.
To the pro game.
Yeah.
But we need to do a thing and stuff where we have players that have gotten in trouble. I think, during these rounds of the playoffs, there are players that wind up. There was one guy, I forget his name. He spent 5 days in jail.
Damn.
Yeah, NFL guys. I mean, these guys. This happens, and when you bomb out, and next thing you know, you get in trouble. And we're working at a coach carousel. A lot of coaches got fired. There's coaches.
Yeah, I think I've seen A-Dog say something like 8 coaches.
Yeah,
a little earlier.
See, A-Dog. You know who we want? We in New York. We want John Harbaugh. Let me know what you think about that, A-Dog. I mean, he's the only one. We got the quarterback. We got the coach. We got, somebody's going to bring our Giants back because the Giants are searching for that glory.
Yeah.
That glory.
Slice said, meant to say, you don't think either number one seed will make the Super Bowl?
No.
Damn.
No. It's so convoluted right now. Tell you the truth. Watch the game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. One of those two teams, either your Buffalo Bills or your Jacksonville Jaguars, is going to move on to the next level. Because like you said, we have no Lamar, we have no Patrick Mahomes. This is his chance to come step up and play the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Say, hey, dog. So, you know what I'm saying? We got the quarterback in New York. In the New York Giants, we got Jason Dart. We got the coaching staff. All we need is for everything to link up, But then again, here we are at the end of the season. How about those Cowboys? What Cowboys?
Here we go.
How about those Cowgirls?
Here we love them go.
Another generation where they bowed out.
Here we love them go.
Cowboys are not gonna make it in the playoffs. I'm sorry, B. Right. I'm sorry, B. Right. You can take your gear, burn it, and go get. Hey, why don't you root for the Raiders? You're doing great when you're doing for the Raiders.
Be right, he ain't even here, man. I be trying to tell him, man, you need to come on in here, man, and let folks know. Can't never get him in here, man.
Yeah. See, but A-Dog knows what I'm talking about. A-Dog knows. We are at a prime position. We had a chance to get to number one, but see, New York has a heart. We wanted to win a few games, so we lost to number one. I think we're number two in the pick. But we don't need a quarterback. And in football, what you need is a quarterback. You need a consistent quarterback. You need somebody who's going to be able to get that ball down the field. We got Jason Dart. Tell him, hey, dog, we got Jason Dart. And he's the spark. He's the spark. And when the boys come back next year, the running back and everything, People better pay attention because the New York Giants are coming to play. They're coming to play ball.
Chris Kleiss says, hate to say I feel Jacksonville will advance, but I think Denver may make a run for it.
I told him. He knows. This is a pivotal game tomorrow. This is a pivotal game at 1 o'clock. If you're not a sports fan, just casually glance because one of those two teams, like Slice says, one of those two teams is going to go all the way to the playoffs, all the way to the Super Bowl. It's one of those two.
Yeah. Then he come back and I'm not saying this shit, Slice, man.
What's Slice talking about?
Talking about Jerome. How about them Broncos? Man, I shouldn't even have said that
How
shit,
about
man.
that Broncos? They'll bow out next round, Slice. I'm sorry. Depending on who they play. But we only got 2 games today, 3 games tomorrow, 1 game on Monday. It'll be the last Monday night game.
Yeah.
And what sucks is the NFL is spreading it around so much. If you ain't got Prime, you ain't got Peacock,
Man.
you ain't got ESPN.
It's like a roulette game of platforms. Like you got to go download about 5 different platforms so you can keep up with the season. Like that's crazy.
See, if you're like me, you just listen to the games on the radio. You just go on the radio.
Yeah.
Find the game. Yeah, especially if you have Sirius XM. If you have Sirius gives you all the games.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sirius gives you all the games. I don't know.
And then my man Mr. Schamberger says this would be, I can't see, give me 1 second. This would be an excellent choice for the coach for the New York Giants. Number 1 would be an excellent theme. But to organize it, you need an excellent coach.
Everybody's looking for two coaches for New York. They're looking for either John Harbaugh, or they're looking for Kevin Stefanski. You know, if they can get one of the two guys, you know, the best offensive caller and stuff, that's who they're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sliced and came back. I don't think the Broncos are one and done. Sorry.
Yes, they are.
Sorry.
Yes,
they
are. Yes, they are. Slice, I'm sorry to tell you, Slice. Your Broncos look good on paper, but under fire, they're out of here. They're out of here.
Man, Slice, Broncos ain't did nothing since Peyton Manning was in town. Y'all needed a piece of Indianapolis to come and bring y'all to some glory. Y'all ain't had no glory since John Elway. You know what I'm saying? So thank Peyton Manning, man, and thank the good old folks from the town of Indianapolis, Indiana, and the Peyton Manning Children's Hospital kids. Because if it wasn't for them, y'all wouldn't have had the championship that y'all just had not too long ago, Slice. So I don't want to hear about no how about them. Don't nobody from here forward put no how about them in front of nothing but Cowboys. All right? Don't put it in front of nothing, man. You know, I may not have stats and some facts, but I know what's going on, man. And I'm talking about America's favorite team. This team changed the game. If you didn't have Dallas Cowboys and you didn't have Jerry, the league wouldn't look like it do now, Slice. So you can thank folks like Jerry from Dallas, and you can thank your lucky stars that Peyton Manning came in that cold ass snow riddled town, man, and brought y'all a championship, brought you a ring, man.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? Did Marshall Falk go to? No, he didn't go.
No, he didn't go there. No.
That's right. He went to the Rams. I think somebody else came from Indiana too and helped y'all. I just can't think of the name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then he gonna come back. How about them cowgirls, man?
How about those cowgirls?
Hey, straight up, be right, man. You trash for not showing up for a lot of these exchanges, man, about the boys. But I'm gonna hold it down. You know what I'm saying?
Be right. Tell him that the New York Giants are coming back. We are coming back. We got Dart.
Be right ain't here, but A-Dog.
No, be right. A-Dog.
He says we need to get rid of the general manager.
Really?
That's what he said. We need to get rid of the general manager.
Wow. I don't know. The general manager says like he sounds like he's good. I mean, he's getting the right players and stuff. You know, we are going to be where we at. Hey, dog, we are second in the draft, right? We are second in the draft in New York. So,
my bad. I gotta correct myself. B Wright is in the house. I'm so sorry, cuz. I called cuz trash and everything.
Drop a bomb on B Wright with his sorry ass cowboy.
I'm so sorry, cuz. I love you to death.
Sorry,
man.
cuz.
Appreciate you showing up in this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Letting folks know what's going on. Drop a bomb with B Wright. Now the Cowboys is in the building. You know what I'm saying? B Wright's here. Okay.
Here you go. He go to the cowgirl apologist. This is what we got. They're apologizing because it's been 30 years and they ain't won nothing. Cowboys, man.
Here we go.
Cowboy fan, y'all ain't won shit. It's been 30 years.
B Wright said, the only trash you got is sitting beside you and all trash. Dang! He said, so basically you saying Brother Rome is a bag of trash? Damn.
No.
God damn, B Wright.
No. Guess what?
Shots fired.
There is a New York City team in the NFL playoff this weekend. And it's the Cowboys, it's the Buffalo Bills. And guess what? New York got we got the Giants, we got the Jets.
Yeah.
But the Buffalo Bills are the only one in the playoffs right now. So you Cowboy fans, you can suck it. Yeah.
Hey, when it comes to Dallas Cowboys, what I got to say to everybody,
man, sit your ass down.
Ass down, man. Yeah. Dallas Cowboys,
Cowboys,
big baby.
Sit your ass down, Cowboys. Y'all ain't want shit, and y'all ain't gonna win shit. Cause you got Jerry Jones. You got Jerry Jones. He's a barker. He's a barker.
Oh yeah, I did want to bring some light to the Cowboys on another type of note, man. We did lose um a legend, man. I don't know, B right, you ain't said nothing about this. I don't know if you know, but stop the music for a second. Shout out to Tony Dorsett, man. We lost Tony Dorsett. I want to say it. So much stuff has been happening and overlapping. You know, all this hate news and all this has been overlapping other stories. And I didn't see Tony Dorsett get a lot of attention. I just wanted to make sure that I brought up my man Tony Dorsett.
Well, you know why he get on? Because he was a Cowboy fan. Man,
now they gonna disrespect the dead. Yeah. I ain't never seen. I hope y'all don't disrespect Tony Dorsett, man. Just cause you know.
R.I.P. Tony.
Thank y'all, man. We gotta draw the line somewhere. Yeah, I know he was, Dallas Cowboys, and that hurt some folks, but he was one of the greatest players of his era and his time, and he's gone. So, man.
And also, I want to go to the next level. They're talking about building another football stadium for the Chicago Bears. They're talking about, where we are. They're talking about.
Oh yeah. We talked about that the last show.
We did.
You said they gonna be just 2 hours of
coming out of Illinois.
Yeah.
Illinois and Chicago, because up there you got a lot of Bear fans up there in Indiana.
And Mr. Lewis said, don't forget about them Steelers, the steel wall. Yeah, I know about the Steelers. When I was talking about Tony Dorsett, he said, don't forget about them Steelers. Everybody talking about Cowboys are trash. That's all right. I'll give y'all a couple of seconds of what I'm saying. What I mean. Slice is saying right now Packers 27, Bears 24. Is that a current game right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. 27-24. Packers. Yeah.
So the Bears, where we at right now, I mean, you win and you go on, and you lose and you go home. Where we playing?
Lose or go home, brother.
Lose or go home, brother.
Lose or go home, brother. Lose or go home.
And tonight, the Carolina Panthers went home. The Rams came up and bit them in the end. No, wait a minute. Did they? Wait a minute. Yeah. I think I was watching that game. I think. Hey, dog, who won tonight? Did the Rams win or did the Carolina Panthers win?
Rams to the Panthers. Who won that game?
Who won that game?
While A-Dog is looking into that, B-Right chimed in and said, we're going to have a big MFing problem disrespecting number 33. Did nobody disrespect him? Because I thought they was going to do it, man. And Jerome, he bagged on down. And did nobody disrespect him, man? Tony Dorsett, shout out to one of the greatest that ever did it. I hope that each one of y'all that got different teams have the opportunity to be able to say that y'all had somebody that was that great on y'all's team. As of right now, the folks that's online with us, Peyton Manning that's a piece of Indianapolis, so I don't believe that necessarily counts that you had somebody great on your team, because if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have had that. So I'm talking to on that. And I'm gonna say the same thing for New York Giants. They had another Manning, and I think that was y'all's greatest period of time. And if y'all didn't have a piece of Indiana, piece of Manning on your team, you wouldn't have seen no greatness neither.
No greatness. But now tomorrow we got, like I said, we got the Bills, and the Jaguars, and we got the Eagles and the 49ers.
And the Rams beat out the Panthers, says A-Dog.
The Rams beat out the Panthers. So the Rams move on and the Panthers go home. So I forget who the game is tomorrow night. A-Dog, who got the game tomorrow night? I got the 1 o'clock window, because they put them in windows. We got the Bills and the Jaguars. That's the game to watch, boys and girls. Then we got the 49ers and the Eagles. And I forget who the third game is tonight. Tomorrow night. Why am I hiccuping? I got hiccup.
Oh, we need to give brother some water. Help them hiccups wash down. And what was I about to say next?
You want to say the Cowboys suck?
Here we go. So yeah, Tony Deaton passed away. Got that. I had one sports thing to bring up to you. I don't know if you've been keeping a pulse on boxing, but fella named Anthony Joshua, heard of him?
No.
Okay, I didn't know.
I don't really get into the sweet science. I don't get into the pugilism. But,
Yeah. I guess he got into a pretty bad car crash in another country, and two of his friends that were, I think, his coaches as well, passed away. Anthony Joshua is fresh off the Netflix fight with the internet guy. What's his name?
Don White? Was it Don White?
No, he's got a brother. They both are internet personalities in boxing right now. Can't think of his name to save my life. But Jake something. And he busted his jaw. He broke his jaw in the ring. The brother hit him so hard when he opened his mouth, you could see how his jaw was broken inward into his tongue. So Jake Paul, yeah. So
Jake Paul.
But the guy that was in the wreck was Anthony Joshua. So prayers up to him, man. And he made it out without a scratch. But his two longtime friends and trainers passed away. And man, that's crazy to come off such a high with a win like that. And then the next day or two, you in a crash that takes away your foundation. That's God bless that brother, and I hope he can, get through this. You strong, you're a boxer, you can get through it. So, but yeah, I didn't know if you knew about him or not. I said, I'm gonna ask brother, does he know who? Because I don't know much about him neither. Heavyweights today are not what they used to be.
Right.
So
heavyweights are kind of like lightweights, featherweights. No, I don't follow the sweet science. Right now, I'm on the hardcore because we're in the playoff right now, and that's what I follow. And we got some exciting games this weekend.
Okay, who we got?
I told you we got.
Okay, them guys. Okay, earlier. Yeah,
those guys. We got that.
Yeah, I remember the list.
The Bills, the Jags, we got the Niners, the Eagles, and A-Dog can remember tomorrow night. And they're doing a whole new format. So like today we had 2 games. Tomorrow we got 3 games.
Yeah.
And we have the last Monday night game tomorrow night. Night after. We had the last Monday night game. Which is supposed to be a good game, I think. Hey dog, who's on the Monday night game? I mean, I can't remember. I do good to suck them all in.
Hey dog, man, what's kind of going off on me, man? He said, Omega, you must have went to Google to learn about Tony Dorsett. Hey, thank you, B Right, for following that up. I saw that. No, hey dog, cuz gave me my Dorsett jersey. I gave that brother a signed Tony Dorsett jersey back in probably 2006, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey dog.
Back when they were good.
I was Cowboys after the Cowboys era. I still was I'm walking around with a Tony Dorsett jersey, man, in 2008.
And
you know what I'm saying? Hey dog. Come on, man.
3 generations later, A-Dog. 3 generations later, and they ain't won nothing.
You know I'm gonna get you, A-Dog.
Nothing, A-Dog.
You know what I'm gonna get you, A-Dog? I'm gonna get you a Plexico Burris jersey. And I'm gonna splash a little bit of blood right by the leg. I'm gonna make some corn syrup and red dye, and I'm gonna splash some blood right here at the corner by the leg, by the left thigh.
Hey dog,
brand new. It's still gonna have a tag on it. Brand new.
Hey dog, I'm gonna reach over and grab it. Hey dog, I'm gonna snatch him up for it. Hey dog, I dare him.
That's my boy, man. I love that man.
But other than that, enjoy your football. Enjoy because it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
We're going from here, and then we're going to the next level. Like I said, look at that game tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. One of them teams is going to your Super Bowl. It's going to your Super Bowl.
All right.
Drop a bomb, and if I have to, I'm from New York. I love New York. I love my New York team. We got one city, one state where we have 3 teams. We got the Jets, 0. We got the Giants,
All right, yeah.
0. We got the Buffalo Bills. And the Buffalo Bills is the cream of the crop. The cream has risen to the top. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, dog. I mean, it won't be us this year with the Giants. Next year with Jason Dart, we gonna hurt him.
Yeah. Before we leave the segment, I just want to make sure I got all the names. I got this is you're getting ready to get a glimpse of the wheel. I just want to make sure we got everybody who's playing's name on the wheel.
Wait a minute. I don't say my name on the wheel.
You know what? We can put you on there, brother. We can put you on there. You're gonna be competing against your brother, man. Your own blood brother.
Mr. Lou?
Yep, you competing against Mr. Lou.
I give up because Lou's gonna win. Lou, he got the luck of the gods on his side.
Okay.
Lou.
I got A-Dog. I got Mr. Lewis. I got Slice. I got Holler at Your Boy. Let me put B right on there now. B Rizzle.
B Rizzle.
All right, B Rizzle.
When you come to town, B right, you and your loser cowboy. And when you gonna bring your loser cowboy? When you gonna bring your contingent?
Disrespects.
Yeah.
All right, and who else is going on the wheel tonight? Do I make sure that your name is on the wheel? Because when we come back after the next segment, we will be doing the game. We got a couple of dope prizes that we're giving away. Shout out to B Right too, because B Right made a donation to the CrossFaded prize, Wheel of CrossFaded game.
What did he give us? Ex Cowboy jerseys.
He actually gave us a brand new wireless Bose speaker. Brand new.
Oh, that's got my name on it. Thank you, B Right.
So
Thank you, B Right.
We're not giving that away tonight. That's probably about a $300 speaker that he gave to the show. So I gotta give a big shout out to Cuz for that. Shout out, man.
He's sucking up because the Cowboys suck. That's what that is.
Yeah, man. And we, I ain't say yeah to that. I'm just, no.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
But I appreciate that. That's gonna be something that we will be giving away. I want to say, man, shoot, probably within the next couple of shows.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna get that away. So yep, he did donate that, man. Shout out to
well, I think me and Adrian, me and AD should get that because we Giants fans and we need to be able to hear our game. See, the Cowboys ain't gonna do nothing next year, so let's get that for us. Let's get that for us. Ain't that right, Adrian?
And B Right said, "I'm gonna bring a tall glass of whip ass for Jerome."
A tall glass of whoop ass. Yeah, I gotta take my hat on. Security.
He said he coming for you, man. He's coming for you, like the boys. Oh shit, bad boys. All right, so Mom and Pop Slice do need to be added to the wheel. Let me add them to the wheel.
Right.
We're gonna do Mom.
Slice. We need to watch out for Denver, like he's saying. I mean, these guys, they're quiet.
Slice.
They're sneaking in under the radar. I don't even know. A Slice. Where is your team? What's their ceiling? Are they what 1, 2, 3? Where are your Broncos? I mean,
he said he felt like they was going. Didn't he say he felt like they was gonna win?
But we don't know where they at. What's their seating? We gotta know where to seed at. Where are they seated at? They had to win their division because I think they got a week off. So we'll see them next week. Am I right, Slice? Did they get a week off? What is their record? I think did they win 13 something?
It looked like he working on it. I think he's working on it, but. No, he says number 1.
Number 1.
He says number 1.
That's why they got the bye, right, Slice? They got the bye. So.
And then A-Dog says Chicago 31, Green Bay 27.
Oh.
Is that right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is it? 2 games? How many games is right now? 2 or 3?
It was 2.
Okay.
It was the first game was earlier and now we're in the second game.
Yeah. Okay.
Who won the first game?
They said the first game was won by Rams.
The Rams. That's
Yeah,
right. The Rams won the first game, and now
y'all 14-2 slice out there in Denver.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
And they'll be the ones that go one and done. They'll go to the playoffs next week, get their ass whooped, and go home. And then I can't wait. Then Adrian, dog, you, me, and B Right, we gonna jump on Slice because the Broncos ain't shit.
I don't know, Slice. I just feel like I don't know the roster and what's been going on with Denver this season, but they just always gave me like a Dan Marino in Florida vibe, like a Dolphins kind of vibe, you know. They had some damn good runs, but they just wasn't gonna make it across the line type shit.
And he's the one.
Not outside when Peyton was there. Now it was a different vibe for sure. But I'm just saying, man.
I'm
sorry.
Slice, I'm sorry. I'm saying I don't know who your opponent is, but when you come up, I see you being one and done. I see you one and done.
One and done.
I see you playing Seattle or you're one and done. Thank you. Good night, Denver.
All right. Well, looks like we got our sports handled. Looks like that was sports, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and I got the hat to prove it. Look, they'll make it cash.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right. Before we go to a break, let's run a prize. Y'all ready for a little bit of a game called Wheel of CrossFaded?
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. A little bit of Wheel of CrossFaded. Never hurt nobody. All right, let me see. All right, y'all. The prize that we running right now, because we are probably gonna do two prizes. All right.
Don't tell Louis. Don't tell Mr. Danberg.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what the prize is. We got two great prizes. Okay, so we're gonna run one right now.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm gonna hit you with the prize.
Okay.
That's how we're gonna roll. So we got everybody on the wheel. Everybody is on the wheel. Everybody done gave their name. Everybody is submitted. What if I put up? Y'all ready?
No.
All right. Let's rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
All right. Let's get the music to come down for a second because I want to hear the clicking of the wheel.
Yeah, make that.
All right, y'all. It's time to spin the wheel. This is Wheel of CrossFaded. Let's get our first winner out of here tonight. Let's go.
Honeybee.
Looks like Pop Slice took this one to the crib. Pop Slice.
Yeah. It's because of his football record. Because it,
Yeah. Well, man, Pop Slice. Hey, did Pop Slice, did he play football?
Yeah.
You don't know who Pop Slice is, man.
Hey, he played football on the radio. Go, Pop Slice.
Maybe think about Pop Smoke. I kept saying Pop
Slice. I got the wrong Pop.
This is my boy, though. This is the man who gave life to my boy. And I love him, my boy Slice. The Slice family consists of Miss Mama Slice, Papa Slice, and then just Slice.
That's right.
And I got that. I gave him that name myself. Their names are Clice, but I prefer Slice because they a slice of life. They a slice of what the world needs. They great people, and I love them to death.
We call them Home Slice. Home Slice.
Yep. You can call C Slice that too.
C Slice.
The prize, Pops. I am sending you a brand new pair of socks from Reebok. These are Reebok socks. Let's see. Can I get a smash face cam one time? We rarely use the smash face cam. Smash face cam.
You don't need those socks. I want those socks. Then again, he's out in Denver. He doesn't need those socks because his Broncos are going to bow out in the first round.
Gracefully bow out.
Bow wow.
Sending these to you, Pops. All right. You got to make sure that Matter of fact, I got the address already because Slice had forgot to send me the address for you guys' other prize that I'm sending out. So yeah, I get to send these out both at the same time. It's great timing. So Chris has already sent me the address. These will be going out within the next couple of days. Congratulations. This is gonna keep your feet nice and warm. Now I don't, I don't wear a lot of Reebok apparel, but Reebok got some good socks. You know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure you got some, you know what I mean, some,
Guess what?
I don't know, some Reebok on somewhere, maybe some Reebok draws or something, just so you can kind of combo it. You know what I mean?
I had socks back in '78. They were great.
Socks back in 1978.
78. They were great in '78.
Lord have mercy. Shout out to the winner, man. So yeah.
Papa Slice, congratulations, Papa Slice.
Papa Slice, man. All right, so we got one winner down. We got one more to go. I'm gonna put this prize right here. Let's get off the smash face cam. That's smash face cam, y'all. We really use that cam. So that's prize one going out. Winners, Mr. Slice.
I think Mr. Schamberger needs some socks because it's cold in New York. You know, he can use them instead of using them for socks. He can use them for gloves, so he can put them on his big old hands.
Mr. Schamberger said, "I need to know how to do that. Donate something, address. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I'll show you what to do. What you mean? How to do a wheel like this or?"
Yeah.
Okay. I got you, Mr. Schamberger. Whatever.
Mr. Schamberger is into cats. If you love
cats, he got some good cats,
you
man.
See that cat stuff?
Yeah, he got like 2 of them, and they be loving and hugging on each other.
They be doing the deed. He got dirty cat. He got X-rated cat. Lewis, you and your cats get off the line. Nobody would have said that, Lewis.
Yeah, he got some good cats, man. Shout out to the cats, Mr. Schamberger.
To the sham cat.
I don't know what exactly you mean, but if I don't call you tonight after the show, I'll call you tomorrow and just clarify. I'll help you with whatever. That ain't no thing. For sure. But yeah, and if you want to donate something, I'll give you the address to donate to. Yeah, I think that's what he mean, to donate probably some of his products is what I'm thinking. Right. Yeah, I'll give you the address to send to us. So that'll help us, kind of.
I want to donate 5 of these to Mr. Lewis. I want to get 5 of these to my brother.
Yeah, and man, because I got that black soap, and that soap is amazing.
That's right. This is the black soap.
You try to stretch it, but really, I probably just need to probably buy 2-3 bars at a time. To be honest, so then,
once you buy into the Lewis Schamberger, you got soap. He's got oil. Yeah. He's got incense. Check his website out.
I use your oil. I would say I probably use your oil probably about twice a week, Mr. Lewis. I got the Red Cap Polo. That's one of my favorites. The Red Cap Polo. I love that. I like to put that on right after showers and stuff. And then I also wear your baby powder. I wear that, when it's I'm about to lay it down, and I just got out to, I put that on. So I wear your oils at least a couple times a week.
Baby powder oil.
Yeah, for sure.
Blue.
All right. So we got one winner down. Give us 2 ticks quicker than New York Minute, and I'll be back with a big dummy. And that was sports, ladies and gentlemen. That was sports.
You got my outro.
Yeah, that was sports. We got a big dummy that you guys got to see. That is probably one of the worst, bottom of the barrel, despicable crab in the bottom of the bucket living gumshoe.
This was in Minnesota. The shooting in Minnesota was that.
Oh no! Well,
that was bad.
This is like hellfire, and we're trying to, I think that's beyond big dummy.
That's political.
Yeah, this is a funny situation, and it's funny and terribly not funny. So if you can catch my drift on that, but you'll see this big dummy here in a minute. What's the website? The website to who? Be right. Who you talking about? Mr. Lewis's website. You probably talking about your website, Mr. Lewis. My cousin B Right likes to wear a lot of colognes and smell goods.
Oh my God!
And he wears a lot of nice suits. So, Mr. Lewis, if you got a website, put it up. If you don't, put your Facebook or whatever you use for people to reach out to you. Instagram. Mr. Lewis is on TikTok too. Be right.
Oh yeah.
And he's on there frequently, so he might take orders through TikTok. But
him and his cat.
yeah, man, I'll be watching them all the time and liking them and stuff. Some good cats, man.
I can't sit and watch that. I have a life.
I'll be watching. I stop by my man Lewis's page to see what he's going on when I'm out there. I don't do a lot of scrolling. I go and search for stories and search up sources and so I can have my stories and citations, and I check on my friends when I get online.
Be right. When you get a chance, go find Mr. Lewis. I mean, if you need lotion, if you need oil, if you need incense, this man, and she's got stuff that that most people can't find. I mean, he's got salves, he's got oil, he's got a projection system. He says that you can tap into your phone. You can use your phone to project pictures on the screen. Inside and outside is what he told me. I said, well, I can't see it, so what I need it for? But somebody else might need.
And Mr. Lewis, put your website or your social media platform. We got somebody on here inquiring about your goods, so put that up there. Plug in his website. I'm trying. I don't know if he got one, but we about to see.
He got one. I want to bring some. I want to bring some of the stuff. You got one of his lamps. I want the genie lamp. We should have that on the table. The genie lamp and some of his products. We can showcase them here, and everybody can see what they look like.
Yeah.
You got the genie lamp.
Yeah, because he got some good stuff, man.
Got some good stuff.
We gonna figure it out, cuz. Yeah. Let's be right asking. He's like, yeah, tell him I want his website.
We ain't got nothing with no Dallas Cowboy logos on it, be right. So go somewhere and say that.
All right, y'all. I got a little something that I need to throw out there on the table real quick in the news and entertainment sector. We got to cover our news and entertainment, and then our big dummy will be Bach, or then we'll get on out of here. Is what I mean to say. All right. So what's going on in news and entertainment? For starters, I don't know if you've seen Drake and what he has going on. I actually did call the story. Drake has recently been indicted on a RICO charge, dealing with illegal gambling and money laundering, allegedly. He is in that list with another social media personality, a guy named Aiden Ross, and I think there's another actor involved in this too. But I'll let you see the news segment that we caught and put out there. Looks like, man, this is a federal RICO, and it looks like there's two simultaneous suits. One is a suit dealing with what do you call that when it's a class action? Because the fraud here is, I guess they're saying Drake was advertising for a casino website app, and he's advertising, getting paid to advertise for him and getting his fans and other people to sign up. And some things were, I guess things weren't getting paid out and XYZ. And then there's another, the RICO comes from him moving money through the website to other individuals. And that's what that other side is. So it's like two different kind of lawsuits at the same time. One civil and one in the criminal RICO realm. So, but check this out for yourself.
Thanks for watching Live Now from Fox. I'm Shauna Kalafi. We start with some news from the entertainment industry. Singer Drake is facing a federal class action RICO lawsuit alleging that he used an online gambling platform, Stake.us, to artificially boost streaming numbers for his music and also misleading customers. Drake, along with online influencer Aiden Ross and one other person, are accused in this lawsuit of using the website to transfer money between themselves, according to that lawsuit that was filed just last week. Can you help explain these different charges that they're facing?
Sure. The heart of the lawsuit is a federal racketeering conspiracy alleged against Drake, Aiden Ross, but most principally against Stake.us or Stake.us, which is the sweepstakes casino website, which pays Drake in excess or allegedly close to $100 million per year to promote the website through all of his various platforms. So the allegations are that they are an illegal RICO enterprise that are utilized to promote illegal gambling and to target and to target and lure in unsuspecting individuals who think that this is a sweepstakes promotion, when in fact it is a facade to cover the fact that it is an illegal, unregulated online casino. So that's one part of the lawsuit. The other part of the lawsuit, which is where the entertainment industry aspects of it come into play, is that through this money transferring function, through this tipping, it's called a tipping platform within Stake, that Drake, Aiden Ross, and a third person are able to transfer money back and forth to each other in order to artificially inflate the number of streams or to compensate individuals and engagement farms and bots to increase the number of plays on all these various streaming websites. And that in turn injures the streaming sites as well as other artists whose plays by comparison are diminished, because compensation under these streaming websites is based upon number of downloads, number of plays, and the more that Drake pumps up or has higher play count, it acts to the detriment of royalties received by other artists. So there were two sets of victims here: those who allegedly lost money gambling, as well as the websites like Spotify and other artists who are adversely affected by these allegations concerning the pumping up of plays on the different streaming platforms.
Okay.
Wow. And again, according to the lawsuit, Drake and those two others are accused of using the site's internal transfer features to hide how much money was being used for this alleged fraud. Thanks for watching Live Now from Fox. I'm Shauna Kalafi. We start with some news from the entertainment industry. Singer Drake.
Well, yeah. So I was slightly wrong in the calling of that story. Yes, it's two lawsuits: one RICO, one civil, and one is in the realm of music, dealing with fake streams and stream botting and stream boosting, and then another one is dealing with the exchange of money through a website. They're moving money through a website, large amounts, and it's not being taxed and.
Just like Iran Contra.
Ew, Iran Contra affair. That's ugly.
Yeah.
Boy, that's ugly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what's going on, man. I'm gonna pull a Curtis King on this one. The Canadian light bright just continues to roll downhill. Very disappointed in Drake. Got a lot of love for him before all of this stuff happened, and then I don't know really how to see him now. Anybody that is, I'll say an unhealthy element to hip hop, you must question. We have to do better guarding hip hop. We have to do better with who we protecting not just the brand but the craft, man. Right. And we moving into that period of time where hip hop is kind of going back down into rural underground type of settings. You ain't had a hip hop record chart on Billboard in the last 2 years.
It's a fade.
Yeah, and people got the famous rap fatigue issues. They didn't took the brand. They didn't had their way with it. Hip hop is ruined now in a national light because it's corporately owned and operated, and it's lost a lot of its soul. So it's returning back to roots. And I don't know how I feel about Drake these days, because when you're talking about a battle and what I know about being in battles, because I have battled in multiple states, I've battled, and I've battled multiple lyricists. And some I won, most I won, being honest. And I have lost in front of a crowd before. That's a part of the game. That's a part of the trade. It's like, it's like basketball. You can't, play the game if you don't know how to chest pass and bounce pass. It's a part of the foundation of the game. So to come off a battle and you got lawsuits and everything, and you changing the 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 surface of what it looks like being in hip hop and doing this, then you got the dust settles from that. Then you want to sue the record label because you thinking they boosting streams. Now here's a lawsuit where you getting called out to be boosting streams, and then you got this goofy white boy Aiden Ross, and I call him that because of the shit he said about Doechii, recently, the disrespectful racist shit. We gotta guard hip hop, man. It's one of those sacred institutions that you have to do your part in your community for. And once again, like I said earlier, if all you rapping about is, jewelry and cars and liquor and girls, you ain't talking about shit. You're not doing a service to kids who are desperately in need of direction. In my time, kids that didn't have no daddies or no big uncles in the house, they go pick up a Tupac tape. You understand that? Like Tupac was standing in as fathers to some kids. They go pick up a NWA tape.
NWA.
Because they in a gang riddled neighborhood where every day at school they gotta pass Crips and Bloods that's trying to get them to induct into the gang. Go look at statistics about kids in South Central and how they coming out with PSD. In third, fourth grade.
Yeah.
Because they environment. So, but you go in my time, you pick up, and I hate to say that, I say that because now music has just turned into the hip hop, especially, is turning into something entirely different. Yeah. But I say that because we gravitated toward the real artist so that we could feed our souls. So if Drake is going to represent the game in this fashion, where you side by side with guys like Aiden Ross, who like to shit on, wonderful artists like Doechii. And I don't know a lot about her. I just know she's a bad girl. I done heard a couple songs, and I done seen some of her early stuff on YouTube. I know she come a long way, but if you gonna, do the black woman hate thing, why are you standing next to him? And then most importantly, Drake, what are you doing all together? Coming. If I had got embarrassed to that extent in front of the world after a battle, man, it'd be a whole nother strategy and rebuilding be going on right now. I've been and took a break. I've been and got myself off the front lines. I would have, took my face off social media for a minute, and I would have redeveloped, re-strategized, reinvented, and came back hard. Came back with a microphone instead of coming back with all this bullshit, man. It's a lot of poison in hip hop right now, so we got to protect it. So, but hopefully those guys get out of that situation. You never want to see anybody go to jail, but man, I tell you, some folks is just asking for it. So,
boy,
yeah, man, yeah. All right, y'all. And then one of my final stories, brother had kind of brought this up earlier. Yeah, you brought this up earlier, and this is about the Kennedy Center. We talked about it briefly earlier. The Kennedy Center, for some reason, became a target for Donald Trump to turn around and slap his name on top of it. For what reason, I don't know. I never seen Donald Trump have anything to do with the arts. I never seen Donald Trump display any kind of talent of any kind in music.
Although he got a letter from Puff Diddy, trying to see if Puff said, "Can you pardon me?" And Trump said, I don't think so.
Yeah, unfortunately, a letter from Puff these days, I don't think
a letter from Puff ain't worth the toilet paper it's written on.
Yeah, I don't think it had I don't think it would carry much weight at all, unfortunately, you know. But
he fucked around, they got locked up, they won't let them have.
Yeah, I seen some pictures of him in there, and he looks healthy and looks like he's all right, so that's good. But yeah, man, I just
Well, he probably got his own jab, you know. Always be prepared, you know. He's in the same house right now with we got Chuck Cole, but we got P. Diddy, we got Luis Mangione, we got Venezuela.
Luigi Mangione, they all in there together.
Oh, in there together.
Luigi Mangione.
What's the also? Let's play house.
All in there in the same. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
You be the president, I'll be the daddy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Let's play house. Oh my God, it's terrible.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't get out much.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, dog, appreciate that.
All right, y'all. Before we roll, two more things I want to give you. Plus, we got one more prize left, but hold that thought. The Kennedy Center. This is what's going on.
Building controversy. A dance company is now the latest group of performers to pull out a show at the Trump Kennedy Center after the president put his name on the front of the building. The New York-based company calls the move a takeover by the Trump administration and says because the president renamed the building after himself, they, quote, can no longer permit ourselves nor ask our audiences to step inside this once great institution. This is the latest in a series of cancellations since the president attached his name to the Kennedy Center, including by one jazz performer who's now being sued by the Trump Kennedy Center for $1 million. For more, let's bring in senior White House correspondent Selena Wang, who is traveling with the president in Palm Beach County, Florida. So, Selena, the administration threatening to sue one of these artists that canceled a performance. What do we know about this?
Yeah, exactly. This is against jazz artist Chuck Red. Now, the Trump Kennedy Center is led by Trump's appointee, Richard Grenell, and the center is saying that they want to sue this jazz artist for $1 million. This is after Red announced that he was canceling his Christmas Eve program in light of Trump's name being added to the Kennedy Center building. Now, in response, the Kennedy Center is saying the following, quote, any artist canceling their show at the Trump Kennedy Center over political differences is not courageous or principled. They are selfish, intolerant, and have failed to meet the basic duty of a public artist to perform for all people. Now, Chuck Red is just one of several artists who have announced cancellations in light of the name change now to the Trump Kennedy Center. And another artist who announced their cancellation was folk singer Christy Lee. She was supposed to perform on January 14th, and she put out a statement on Instagram saying she won't lie to her audiences that canceling a show hurts. She says, quote, that's how I keep the lights on, but losing my integrity would cost me more than my paycheck. She goes on to say that when American history starts getting treated like something you can ban, erase, rename, or rebrand for somebody else's ego, I cannot stand on that stage and sleep right at night.
We will have to keep watching to see if there are any further cancellations in the new year, too. Selena Wang, thanks so much.
Give it up for Selena Wang, y'all. Yeah. So apparently, if you don't want to stand in the pit of a racist power struggle,
And a fight over gravy turning into a stabbing on a North Las Vegas
gravy is
KFC.
next, ladies and gentlemen, gravy. But yeah, apparently, if you don't want to,
They were stabbing. Wait a minute.
that's the gravy stabbing, accidentally playing. But if you don't want to stand and play in a venue that's in a power struggle dealing with racism and dictatorship or a dictator
Or Jim Crow
or any of that stuff, apparently you are not a real musician. But correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of musicians stood down from a lot of stuff during the eras of Jim Crow and other areas during in history, like Nam. You know, a lot of singers didn't perform in certain places and
a lot of them
went
went overseas, like
went overseas and performed and left it, kind of like the comedians are doing now, going to Dubai, like Dave Chappelle and Dave Chappelle and a whole list of them went to Dubai and did shows. They said they was way more comfortable in Dubai doing shows than they were in their own country.
The Arabs are throwing money like when you go west.
Yep, and Dave said I'll go back again in a heartbeat.
Of course.
So yeah, this is what it looks like when your country.
100 million. That's generational wealth right there.
Come on, man. And this is what it looks like when your country doesn't feel like your country.
Right.
You know, what do you expect?
Right.
And to criticize, artists and others that are, of entertainment trades or whatever trades, and they're taking their likeness and their skills somewhere else. This administration's famous for that. They love to fight with whoever disagrees with them. There's no middle ground.
No.
It's just you don't believe us, then
it's their narrative.
You're nothing.
It's their narrative.
Yeah.
They were talking about January 6th, the insurrection. It never happened. It was a couple of guys acting out.
Wow, now it never happened.
It never happened.
Wow.
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 I sat there and watched them shoot. They were shooting in the rotunda. That never happened since 1864. 1864 is when they shot. There were shots in the rotunda. But it didn't happen.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Before we roll, we got 2 more issues of business to handle.
2 more. I'm ready to go.
Mr. Schamberger, you better not leave, man. You on this wheel, brother.
I'm on my way.
Mr. Schamberger said, you gentlemen have a blessed night. All right, Mr. Schamberger, you got to be here to receive your prize, man. You got to be here to receive your prize.
His name is Cat Dog. He got cats doing stuff that just obscene. I'm sure his cats are doing stuff that's not legal in 50 states. It's not legal.
I said my man's name is Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
All right. All right, y'all. We got to pull up our wheel real quick. Give me 2 ticks.
Don't quit. Don't quit.
All right.
Why you got a fan going in here? I hear a fan.
That's the heat blowing.
All right.
Yep, heat blowing. Okay, where are we? My bad, y'all. We having a little bit of little bit of trouble, y'all.
Well, hello there.
All right, y'all. We back with the wheel of CrossFaded one more time. So we got one more prize. One more prize.
Don't give it to Lewis. Don't give it to Lewis.
One more prize. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's see. Y'all ready?
No.
All right. Brother says no. All right, y'all. This time, this is a good prize right here. And I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but this time, I didn't allude to the last one, so ain't no this time. Never mind. Yeah, this is a pretty dope prize too. So strap in, get ready. Here we go. All right. Spin the wheel. The wheel is spinning.
Okay.
The wheel is spinning. The wheel is spinning. Oh!
I won. That's me. That's me.
Mr. Lewis almost. He was, but Slice. Slice got some stuff coming, dude.
You know what?
Slice got some stuff coming.
He's a Broncos fan. I ain't talking to Slice no more.
This is crazy. Slice, what did you win? You won these really dope headphones right here. These are wireless headphones that I'm gonna be sending you. They work for Android and Apple phones. Let's get a smash cam real quick. Smash cam. They work for Androids and they work for iPhones. And these are so dope. They got like this dope. You can't see the picture, but there's like this dope little screen on the front of them. I wish I could show you that picture. But they actually have a touch screen on the front of the headphones pod. So it's some space age headphone type of stuff, man. So you won these joints, pimp. I'll be sending all of you guys' wins together in one package. All right. Clean sweep. Yes, you did, brother. You did good. Slices did good. Look at that. So y'all got 3 things coming: slice, pops, and slice again. And slice. Make sure you share with moms, man. Don't hog up everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't hog up with it all. All right, hold on, brother. All right, y'all. Give me 2 ticks, and we'll be right back in the New York Minute. Sit tight. And this is CrossFaded.
CrossFaded.
All right, y'all. We back. The winners have won. The winners have swept. They done the damn thing. And I got one more story to tell y'all. Before we go, I have not done a big dummy in the last few weeks, but we have one tonight. And this big dummy tonight is a judge. And this judge is a proud racist judge.
All right, I'm out of here.
I know, right? It's terrible. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
that's horrible.
I know, man.
A
I know.
racist judge?
Racist.
Somebody who's supposed to be for the people, other people, not just the white people?
She's absolutely outstandingly
It's a female
racist.
caller.
She is. And her name is, I believe her name is Kathleen Ryan. And she coins herself as the new racist. She says, I'm the new racist. I'll let you hear for yourself because it was so it was unnerving. It was pretty unnerving and it was unbelievable. So check this out. We're gonna show you this big dummy and then we gonna get on down.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Where are we? We back to fried chicken. Okay.
Fried chicken?
All right. Check this judge out, brother. You may want
I spent $340 last month on AI
because I've never heard
still
of
couldn't
judge.
create designs fast enough.
Okay.
Then
That breaking news from the 7 investigators. A local judge accused of making racist and homophobic comments is vacating her position after being removed from her docket more than a year ago.
It's a story the 7 investigators first broke in September of 2024. 7 investigator Heather Catallo is here with what she has learned.
This has been a long process. You'll recall we revealed recordings of Judge Kathleen Ryan making some shocking statements. Judge Ryan has essentially been on paid leave for 15 months and once described herself in those recordings as untouchable. The Judicial Tenure Commission has been investigating this for more than a year, but they did not take action against her. Her lawyers confirming to me late today that she is retiring, and the vacancy for her position has already been posted by the governor's office for potential candidates to apply for an appointment to the bench.
I can honestly say that, okay, I'm not systemically racist, I'm a new racist.
The 7 investigators were the first to reveal the recordings that Oakland County officials say prompted Judge Kathleen Ryan's removal from her docket in August of 2024.
Black. I'm so off at this Black Lives Matter, hashtag Me Too, all this. Oh my God, like you.
On Wednesday, a judicial vacancy was posted on the State Bar website saying the former Oakland County Chief Probate Pro Tem Judge was vacating her position on the bench.
The Honorable Kathleen A. Ryan presiding. Good morning. You may be seated.
Ryan was a probate judge for 13 years until the Oakland County Probate Court administrator filed a complaint against her, alleging Ryan had been harassing him, calling him after hours for years, and making racist and other inappropriate comments.
I've never met anybody that enjoys hurting people and brags about it the way she does, or intimidating people, scaring people.
Hutton says his complaint was not acted on for months, so he then sent the recordings of his calls with Judge Ryan to state and county officials.
I just want to make it right. And I want the people in Oakland County that come to court to get a fair shake, to have their day in court, to have an unbiased trier of facts.
If you're black from any other country, you're doing way better. If you're an American black person, then you're a lazy piece of
Judge Ryan has been paid for the last 15 months while she was out of the courthouse, and taxpayers have been footing the bill for visiting judges to handle her docket. Now her lawyers say she is retiring and leaving the bench.
Judicial Tenure Commission investigations are not public unless they reach the point of the JTC filing formal charges. Again, that did not happen in this case, so the results of that will not be made public. Now, meanwhile, I did speak with one of Judge Ryan's colleagues, Judge Daniel A. O'Brien. He said Judge Ryan was a good judge, and he expressed frustration that the court was left with visiting judges for so long while the JTC investigated, saying that really left a lot of cases not having continuity. So at least there's some resolution. She's retiring.
At least, and I'm sure a lot of people who have been in front of her are going back in their memories and going, wow.
Did I get a fair shake? Yeah. All right. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Did I get a fair shake? Lord have mercy. What do you think? Can you imagine all the niggas that she probably didn't gave? Ain't no telling what to. Years on top of years to. Lord have mercy, boy. I tell you. Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your big dummy, Miss Kathleen Ryan, the new racist, now the newly unemployed judge. You a big dummy, Kathleen. You done probably invested ain't no telling how many years into your education, and now you can never be a judge again.
You big dummy.
You're a big dummy, and this will follow you for the rest of your life.
You big dummy.
Congratulations.
You big dummy.
Yes. So, in the words of Childish Gambino, ladies and gentlemen, this is America. Don't catch him slipping up. Woo! That was pretty bad, wasn't it? Well, hey, hang on to your mother-loving shorts, because it seems like every day we reach a new low. So keep praying. Keep working on you and your family. Keep on, watching your finances. Keep an eye out on, like I said, the economics, because that's one area that Trump does care about, dealing with the stock market. He doesn't care about your household economics with high groceries and XYZ. He doesn't care about that. He cares about, money movement and interest rates and fiscal, numbers and XYZ. So try to train yourself to start looking at that and try to put a little bit of something into something, every month. The way I look at it is, if you buy these products, Apple phones, Apple computers, invest in the stock. You believe in it enough to spend $1,000 on the phone, buy some stock with that company. Take a look at the company, see how they doing, see what their trends are, and put some money in there. It'll be better than the savings account. Savings account probably bring you, probably 79 cents a year type of situation. So, we just have to rise above all of the negativity and the horrid, rampant run racism that continues to just cycle through the news and through social media. It is fashionable, and it's a fad right now to be racist. So, you have to keep that in mind. Put your blinders on and just shoot straight, period. And don't let nobody stop your grind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's that. Well, I enjoyed you guys. Shout out to the winners. You know, um, and also, please, please, please make sure that you guys do keep an eye out, my Indiana folks, for my young relative that has been missing now, going on for I want to say we going on 48 hours. Miss Hailey Buzbee. Make sure you guys keep her on your minds. And if you're in the Indianapolis area, make sure you look out for her. You see that number down at the bottom left of the screen, 1-800-THE-LOST or 317-773-1282. Make sure that if you see her anywhere, you call that number. I would suggest to, of course, not, approach or get involved. If you can handle yourself and you good with a pistol, then maybe you should get involved. I think that is not out of the question. Um, I watched the brother run up and tackle a shooter out there shooting up the Jewish holiday situation in Australia. He ran up and tackled that man, and we need that right now. We need that energy because it ain't all good, man. Man, it ain't all good right now. So prayers to the Buzbees, to the whole family, the Buzbees, um, the Rices, the Caldwells, the Simmonses. Prayers to all of them. All right. Well, with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. Look, I don't try to piss anybody off, but I just tell the truth.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
What you want me to say, man? You know what I mean? All right. I'm out. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will be back, if not Thursday, a day before. We're getting to the point where we're jumping random. We might be jumping in, a couple of extra days throughout the week. I got some more stuff that I want to give away. So it's been good to be able to pull up the wheel again. And I've just been, collecting stuff, and then folks like Be Right donating stuff, so it's just been awesome, and this is going to be a great year, regardless of the energy that's outside. Period. Keep your head on straight. If you got a pistol, keep your pistol, and keep a Bible in your other hand. Because this is a strange land, my man. I'm out, man. All right. Thank y'all once again for tuning in. This is CrossFaded. Peace.
It's not just music.